Shalom Yashala, giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Wacha Kodash, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Barakatah Yashala, Barakatah Yahudah. I'm going to give double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, who teach and were well, who are overseeing the construction of the tabernacle of David, a more perfect tabernacle. Shalom to the Akim, Wa'akwaf, scattered abroad, the sincere members of the hopeful elect that have been quickened in these last days to stand upon their feet and bear witness to the word of truth. Oh man, it's like you. It's like you want to get this precept. Here it is. Ezekiel 29, and you're starting at 8. It's like Ezekiel 21 and 8. It says again, the word of Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai came unto me, saying, says, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. Let's look up this word for, it's in a blue letter.
Strong's H 4803. Marat.
Says the bear, polish, make smooth or bald a bear, to bake bear, to scour, to polish, man. Says also to sharpen, bright, furbish. That's important to understand because right now, the stage is being set, man. And here in Babylon the Great, here across the world, man, through the beast system, man, the stage is being set for a sore slaughter, man. Like it says in verse 10, starting in verse 9 again, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, say a sword is sharpened, and also furbished, man. Destruction is coming. Death, lamentations, mourning, and woe is coming. And it's also furbished, man. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter, man. A lot of people, the slain of the Lord shall be many in that day that he comes back. But preceding the terrible day of Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, man, it's gonna be mass death, man. That's the scripture that the scripture says, and all throughout the scripture, man, it's gonna be mass death on this planet Earth. It's gonna be a time like no other, man. And right now, the stage is being set right before our eyes, man. With Proverbs 22 and 3, a prudent man foreseeth the evil, man. So the man of the Lord, the men who have been quickened in these last days, and the men who have the Spirit of the Lord dealing with them, man, they see this, man. It's obvious. It's very obvious, man. It's blatant. It's observable what they're doing. It's not as swept under the rug and hidden as it used to be. Verse 10, it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son, as every tree, man. And he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. The sword is sharpened and is furbished to what? To give into the hand of the slayer, man. Esau, Edom, the wicked of this planet Earth, man. And you gotta understand what, man, that everything, like the adjectives that are being used to describe this sword, man. This destruction is what it's been furbished. This, what it says is it is furbished that it may glitter, man. Everything looks golden, man. Right now we're in that peace and safety spirit, man. Everything looks like it's quote unquote going back to normal. We look like COVID. The familiar disease cases are quote unquote dropping. You know, if you lived under a rock, it would seem like nothing is going on. It would seem like, you know what I'm saying, we're getting back to that 2010 spirit. But no, man, it's not. And that's how this devil, he's able to deceive, man. Because one, he controls the media. He controls all media outlets, man, the papers. Or he controls the entertainment industry. And what's happening right now, man, we're preparing for what? A quote-unquote Super Bowl, man. So I wouldn't be surprised if certain events leading up to that Super Bowl, certain things pop off, man. You got this thing going on with Russia. That's also that sword being furbished, man. Then once the Super Bowl is finished, then what? The world's gonna start preparing for the NBA Finals, man. All this smoke and mirrors, bread and circus, man, to distract your mind from what they're doing behind the scenes, man. And even you people are so destroyed that even if they just came out right with it and just came on the news one day, breaking news broadcast, and just came out and said, yeah, we want to destroy you all, a lot of you people wouldn't believe it, because you've been so destroyed. You've drinking that Babylon juice, man. But like the scripture said, should we then make mirth, man? Should we be in the la-di-da party like it's 1989 type spirit, man? No, man. Their destruction is coming, man. We're coming to a time of like we have never been seen before, man. And a lot of you people, man, are in that Neverland spirit, man. A lot of you people are gone. It's just, and it's sad, man. It's sad to see that so many people out here cannot see what's going on, but you know that's to the spirit and probably how about Shemal Shah, man. So the stage is being set, man. Something's always coming out on the news, man. Something's always like I said, coming out on the news. Something's always happening globally, man. Especially this thing with Ukraine and Russia, and it just shows the hypocrisy of the United States of America, man. Because back, I don't remember the I don't remember the year, but back during the Red Scare era, when the United States was going hard against communism during that Cold War era, post-World War II, man. Hey, with the Cuban Missile Crisis, man, which is the same thing that's kind of going on in reverse, man. During the Cuban Missile Crisis, Russia had their submarines in striking distance, man. They have strategically positioned their weapon and artillery, man. United States saying like that. And that almost ended up causing World War III, man. And they'll tell you that if it wasn't because of a lack of transmission or some breaking communication based off the decision making of one man, he prevented the whole World War III from breaking out. But it's the same thing in reverse, man, showing you the hypocrisy of the United States, man. All Russia is doing is basically saying, man, y'all wanna make Ukraine another garrison, man. Y'all wanna pull up. Y'all wanna pull up in my front yard, man, with the smoke, man. And why would Russia allow that? And it's the same, like I said, it just shows the hypocrisy of the United States. But this is Matthew 24 and 5 says, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, or you know it, and shall deceive many. And you see that going on all throughout Israel, man. Israel is falling behind so many false prophets, man. So many false doctrines, false ways, whether they be in the truth or out of the truth, man. People believe that salvation is going to come from their government. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet, man. And we're in that. We're here. We're in the wars, the wars and the rumors of wars. It says, verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation. And right now we're seeing nation rise against nation in ideology, man. They're rising. All these European countries and all these countries that are Middle Eastern countries, they're rising up against the indoctrination of Babylon the Great. They're rising up against the will of NATO. They're rising up against the subversion. They're rising up against all the basically the underhand try to control the world politics, man. A lot of these nations are not going for that anymore. And kingdom against kingdom. And like I said, man, it's on the ideological, if that's a word, level first, and then it's gonna become physical, man. It says, and there shall be famines, check, pestilences, check, and earthquakes in diverse places, check. Everything that the scripture is talking about is going on. Not only is it going on, but it's going on in a historical way, man. It's going on a level that's never been seen before, man. Right now we've entered into the second year of a quote unquote worldwide plague, man. That's just getting worse. It's mutating. It's having babies. It's doing all this stuff, man. We're in the beginning stages of a famine. We got food shortages, labor shortages. The economy is experiencing inflation, which will turn into hyperinflation. And then you got earthquakes, man. Massive earthquakes that are on the upper end of the Richter scale and all that stuff, man. All this stuff is going on, and here it is. Jake is just lost, man. Jake is in a la-di-da spirit, man. Jake is making mirth, man. But it says all these are the beginnings of sorrows, and that's why the title of this lesson is the stage is being set, man. The stage is set. And one thing that they're leading up to is that Revelation 13 and starting at 16. Well, I started at 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And the image of the beast is this NATO EU system that has terrorized the globe, man. And the beast is the Roman Empire, man. That's why it says the image of the beast. What's the image, man? It's like when you look in the mirror, that's what you see back looking at you is an image, man. An image is like a reflection of some sort, you know. And that's how it is in Babylon the Great and across the globe through that NATO and EU system, man. They have brought back the ways of the ancient pagan Roman Empire, man. All the Latin terminologies, the sexual immorality, the cuisine, the food, what's the word? The ideologies, man. Everything that the infrastructure, the structure of buildings, the overall customs, all this stuff is ancient Roman paganism, man. Verse 16, he causeth all. And that's very important. Let's see what we can get for that. And he causeth all. There's gonna be something that happens. There's gonna be a foundation laid, a snare laid that then ensnares the people.
Strong's G 4160. Poieo. Poieo.
It says to make. It says with the names of things made, to produce, construct, form, fashion. To be the authors of the cause, man. What? That's the order out of KO. That's the never let a good disaster go to waste, man. That's that the controlled opposition, the psyops, all that stuff. All this stuff is systematically engineered, man. From everything that's going on by what? They're international bakers. To make ready to prepare, man. It says to make ready to prepare. And that's important because, like it says, the scripture says, and he causeth all. And how is he going to do that? What is he going to do that's going to basically back people into that corner where they're going to willingly submit to the system of the beast, man, to the will and power of the beast, man. Everything you see going on right now, this is that. What we're saying right now is that, and he causeth all. The inflation, the war, the rumors of wars, man, the pestilence, the submission motif of holding people's livelihoods over their head, man. holding their you know what I'm saying. That's crazy. And here in Babylon Great, mirth is such a big thing to people, man. People love their comfortability, their security. They love their quote unquote lavish lifestyles, and they'll do anything to maintain it. A lot of these people do anything just to get to that level. So once they've gone through all that, man, maintaining it is something very important to them. And Babylon the Great it's basically snatched all the mirth from everybody, you know what I'm saying, on a large scale, even though people are still trying to operate in that mirth spirit. But on a larger scale, man, they're holding that normalcy, that normal way of life hostage, man. And people have been going crazy, you know what I'm saying? People will do anything to get that back, man. And once they roll out that chip, people are gonna be all for it, man. I guess I'll get that Proverbs and I'll close it out. Proverbs 22:3 says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished," man. And what's the evil, man? That's coming around the horizon, that's coming over the mountaintop. The whole, everything that the fulfillment of end time prophecies, man. The World War III, the Jacob's trouble, man. The chip, all that's the evil that's coming, man. It's getting close, man. Like I said, man, the stage is being set, man, for a great slaughter, and a lot of people are gonna be taken by that. A lot of people they're gonna become free picks to the beast system, to the Slayer. So this is Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us see the conclusion of the whole matter. For Yahweh Shemel Shai and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. For Yahweh Shemel Shai to bring every work into judgment for every secret thing, whether it be good, whether it be evil. With that being said, hello, y'all.